Many generations after Caesar's death, apes dominated the world for their better wisdom. Amid the evolution journey, a clan of apes explores the truth about the world and revisits Caesar's choice. Should humans and apes coexist once again? Caesar dies, and Apes burns his body with honor. Many generations after his death, 3 apes steal the eagle's eggs laid in the nest. They promise to bring up the eagles very carefully, to reach. But sadly, there were only 2 eggs. The ape named Noah, known for making very high jumps, disagrees with returning without an eagle egg of his own. Hence, he spots a nest on a very high mountain and jumps towards the mountain and ultimately reaches the nest using a pointed stick. But suddenly, the eagle attacks him and he falls down the cliff. Fortunately, Noah hangs on a tree bush, which saves his life. They reach towards their horses and find the blanket missing on the horses. Soon, they find the blanket mysteriously hanging on the start of a tunnel. They think some human must have stolen it and hung it here to threaten them. Extremely terrified, an ape named Anaya gets the blanket and returns to the clan. The little apes give them a warm welcome and want to see what they brought back from their adventure. They show the stolen eggs to the little ones. The eagles are trained to hunt fish for the clan, which Noah's mother collects. She looks at his hand and knows Noah climbed and struggled during his adventure. She immediately wants him to see his father and give him what he brought back. It's a sign of pride. Noah's father, Eagle's son, lives on a high tower built with wood with numerous nests for eagles. He smells something strange from Noah and gets worried that it's the smell of the blanket. He once again forbids Noah never to cross the valley, as he may encounter danger. Besides, Noah assures him he did not cross the valley. But father does not believe him. Moreover, he has to tell Noah many things after tomorrow's ceremony. Noah gets so sad that his father does not open up with him. Anaya and Sinan think he does not love like a father should. On the other hand, the father sends an ape to see if any human has invaded their territory. That night, someone enters Noah's cottage and breaks his egg. The egg is necessary for the ceremony at dawn, and Noah knows that his father broke the egg to prevent him from entering the ceremony. But he promises his friends to return with another egg before dawn. In the darkness, he starts moving towards the mountain on his horse. But suddenly, Noah hears the sound of screams. He returns and sees strange apes attacking the clan. They are numerous and have powerful weapons. Instead of going back and fighting, Noah chooses to hide and save his life. The apes plunder the clan and return on their horses. The rest of the attackers destroy Noah's colony and burn everything. Noah returns to find his parents and gets under attack. He hardly reaches above the tower to see his father, but his father is quickly freeing the eagles before the attacker reaches him. He quickly asks Noah to hide before the attackers arrive. Their king beats Noah's father and throws Noah down from the tower when he tries to save the father. He hangs with a burning rope for a while, but ultimately falls while his father dies there. Noah wakes up and finds no one in there. There are only corpses of the dead apes. He hugs his father's corpse and buries him before leaving the area. He knows that he can find enemies beyond the forbidden tunnel. Hence, following the marks on mud, he reaches on the other side and sees his mother's blanket on his way. All alone, Noah lights fire to sleep for the night. He is too terrified. But the following day, he sees his father's eagle sitting on a branch beside him, making the peculiar sound for eagles. He calls it to sit on his arm. But Eagle flies away, making a scratch on the arm. He resumes the journey and walks on the hidden door. That door breaks, and Noah falls into another valley, where an old ape asks about his identity. He declares that he is not from the clan of masked apes and tells the story of attackers destroying their homes. The old ape named Reka says that he is the last surviving companion of the legendary ape Caesar. He is hiding from savage masked apes alone here, with a lot of books that contain ancient knowledge. He chooses to survive instead of fighting and dying. The masked clan named Proximus fought in the name of Caesar, but they twisted his words. Caesar coexists with humans, and in his time there were a lot of them here. He takes Noah and shows him a human. In Noah's imagination, humans were savages, but it was nothing like that. Reka says that humans were brilliant, but something made them slow-witted. He wants to travel with Noah to teach him the things he knows. Suddenly, Noah sees the human near his horse and makes her run away by running after her. He is terrified of the knowledge given to him about humans by their ancestors. They travel together and stay at a place to spend the night. The human girl keeps traveling with them and reappears when she needs food. Raka shares that humans cannot speak and asks Noah to give her his mother's blanket. Because humans feel cold, Reka keeps telling the story of Caesar and how he promoted morality, strength, and compassion. That night, Noah sees a strange machine in the forest and jumps over it to take a closer look beyond the glass. Surprisingly, the human girl standing behind him sees through the same lens with apt curiosity. The following day, Noah shares with Raka that a human girl is not as dumb as he thinks. She reacts to what he saw. Traveling on the path, they reach a valley and see a lot of zebras. Several humans live in the valley. Noah wants to leave her with her kind. Rock, tired of traveling, decides to stay with her and gives his present to Noah as he leaves. Noah has yet to go too far when he hears a strange sound. The same Proximas that plundered his clan has now reached here and attacked humans. Noah runs to save the girl while Reka breaks a tree branch to fight the savage apes. The girl hides in the bushes while Proximas are searching for her everywhere. She makes a sound to respond to Noah, and before the Proximas reach her, Noah runs away, taking her on the horse. Taking Reka along, they escape the fight while Proxima, the king, is furious to see them escaping his trap. After reaching a safe place, Noah shares with Reka that the girl can speak. She finally speaks up that she is Meg, and her mother toughens her silence for her safety while she is alone. Noah gives his mother's blanket to the girl as he finally feels no fear of Meg. That night, Noah tests Proxima's lightning weapon. The next morning, they finally reach Proxima's area. As they cross the bridge, they find themselves surrounded by apes ready to take them to the king. Suddenly, Meg resists and falls in the river. Raka jumps down to save Meg. He catches a rope, but Proxima cuts the rope and he drowns in the water. Before dying, he advises Noah and Meg to stay together and strong. Proximas arrest Noah and Meg and take them to a vast apes colony. It's an abandoned human island where a number of apes work for their king. Noah meets Sinon and hugs her with love. At the same time, King invites Meg into the beautiful room with numerous books. Surprisingly, there is another man, Trevathon, living as the king's reader. Proxima's apes found him when he escaped through the coast and got injured. Then he saw peace with the situation and stopped struggling for freedom. On the other hand, Noah meets Anaya and hugs him. But at the same time, a drum sound gets their attention. The king appears and makes a motivating speech where he declares himself the successor of Caesar. Hence, he wants everyone to call him Caesar. He motivates the apes to help him make them tremendous. And after the speech, several apes and horses tie themselves to the strong iron door and try to open it. The robust door does not open despite putting it on fire. Many apes die, but King is committed to do the same the next day until the door opens. They have been banging on the doors for months. Meg knows that there are numerous weapons inside, and once the Ape King gets hold of them, the Endolings will get out of control. She wants Trevathon to do something about it, but he is accustomed to the available comfort and denies any help. On the other hand, Noah shares with Anaya that their ancestors never told them the truth because they did not know them. Afterwards, an ape takes Noah to the king sitting in his room on the throne. Noah surprisingly sees one ape from his clan. The Ape King wants Noah and Meg to help him reach the evolution and advancement the humans achieved in their time. He wants to reach the skies, level the mountains, etc. He gives Meg a map in tens and to decode it. King is eager to get inside the vault and says he will not stop until it opens, no matter how many apes get killed yet. He knows Meg is also here and wants to get inside the vault. Hence, he asks Noah to do something to help him, as he is famous for being the most intelligent ape. King takes Noah aside and secretly tells him that he has two speaking humans and that there must be many out there somewhere. Getting inside the vault before they reach here to dominate them is important. That evening, Noah sits with Anaya and watches the eagles flying sadly. Anaya is disappointed that the Eagle clan has ended, and now no eagle will come to save them. There are only Proximas left on Earth. As Anaya leaves, an eagle sits beside Noah for the first time after the destruction of his clan. The eagle sits on his arm, reassuring Noah of his working alliance with the Eagle clan. Noah jumps into Meg's room that night and asks her the truth. She shares that Proximus killed everyone, and she saved her life by escaping. Now she is here to get inside a vault to get a book that can cure humans infected with the virus that took their ability to speak and snatch their intelligence. She shares that apes were silent from the beginning, and the same virus made apes stronger and smarter. Hence, they dominated them. He promises her to help her get inside the vault and reach the book. but he ensures that water destroys everything dangerous inside the vault. Noah takes Sinan along while Anaya refuses to be with him. They take Meg, and she fixes a bomb with the help of power wires. Meanwhile, Anaya joins them to help Noah climb, as he is always helping him by providing knives for challenging climbs. Meg can see Noah's love for Sinan as she goes. At the same time, Trevathan finds them plotting to sneak inside the vault and warns them to stay away. Meg assures him that there is so much for him, but he is so terrified that he refuses to be with them. Before Trevathan could leave, Meg suffocated him to death. Afterwards, Anaya, Meg, Noah, and Sinyan reach the vault's back by climbing the rocks. They start getting on top of the steep rock with the help of knives, while Noah takes Meg on his back, and he falls once, but they finally reach the top roof of the vault. It's intense from the inside, but Meg knows where she will find the book with the help of the map. She turns on the lights and takes an axe to open the door. At the same time, Noah and his friends explore the amazing things inside the vault for the first time. On the other hand, Meg searches for many cupboards and finally finds the hard drive. Noah and his friends explore the picture books, where they see graphic images of apes that were kept inside cages in the past. Noah gets furious to see. Meanwhile, Meg comes inside and asks them to get along, as it's time to open the vault's main door. Reaching the main door, they pass through many tanks and weapons. Meg pushes the button and asks them to run as soon as the door opens. As expected, the king wants to go along with his apes outside the gate. Once again, he manipulates all his clan to get the weapons and dominate the humans with their help. At the same time, Meg takes out her rifle and puts the bullet in the ape holding Noah. King gets terrified to see the gun and permits her to run away. She immediately runs and pushes the switch that breaks the bridge. The water comes inside the island and floods everything. Apes and the king run inside the vault to save their life, but they cannot survive. Meg watches ape clans drowning from the side, while Noah saves his life by climbing to a rod in the vault. He saves Anaya and Sinana and runs outside. But on the outer side, the king attacks him, and once again Noah falls into the water. After much struggle, he gets on the vault's roof and finds many apes along with the king there. Terrified apes could not come to save Noah while the king beat him. He falls after getting injured. King wants him to get up as his slave, but getting up, Noah makes a peculiar sound to call eagles. Numerous eagles come to Noah, and the clan's apes joins Noah in making that noise. Numerous eagles tear King's body. He falls, and Noah finally achieves freedom for his clan. They start living peacefully after returning to their area. But one day, Meg returns to meet Noah. She wants to thank Noah, but Noah does not like humans thinking only of themselves. Meg initially returned to kill Noah with a gun hiding in her hand, but changed her mind. Noah gives her the precious necklace that Reka gave him before his death. Meg returns to the bunker, where many human researchers work to regain their old glory. She hands over the hard drive. At the same time, Noah embarks on a new journey with Sinan. Humans insert the hard drive and successfully communicate through satellites with other humans surviving on Earth.